We are picking up bees right now.
And I don't want to get stung.
Good morning.
Feels like it's been a while.
It's been a while. We've been busy.
We have. It's been crazy. So I guess that's kind of where we're gonna start this morning. Is just a little update on what we're doing and how we just feel. A little bit of challenge here. Is getting organized.
Getting organized, exactly. We got a list of projects as long as your arm, and we're trying to figure out how to manage all the projects without just jumping from one to the other. Try to logically sequence these events, and I haven't cracked the code. If anybody has the cipher, let me know.
Yeah, it's been challenging just to like really start the day. Because there's some mornings that we get early starts and there's some mornings that we don't start until noon, or we start a project at 5 o'clock.
We are getting projects done though, so we've got, I'll do quick little updates. We've got a trailer to haul stuff around on, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a truck yet. Maybe that's in the future. But we got a trailer to be able to pull stuff around. So you're able to get all the wood for our chicken coop. So that's coming soon. We got some chickens. We have some video of that we'll show in a video soon. We got bees installed, and that's what today's video is going to be mostly about. But you know, we are making progress. We got a bunch of carpet tore out, and all these videos we've been recording content for, but you know, finding the time to record intros and outros and
putting it all together.
And,
yeah. You know, we want to make good content for you guys, so you're not bored for one, but also so it looks decent. And it makes sense what we're doing to everyone. But yeah, that's our one big challenge right now, is just trying to be organized and have set time frames that we're getting ready for the day and starting projects and whatnot. I'm sure we'll get there. It's just kind of like a learning curve. But anyway, back to the content of today's video of installing bees. We're going to walk you through the process of what we did setting up the apiary area. And then we did have a visitor, and Robert made that connection online.
Yeah, we've been looking for different homesteaders in our area to try to connect with, you know, cross streams, if you will, build kind of a network in case anybody needs help with anything, or we need help, or you know, they've got knowledge that I could use, or I've got knowledge maybe they could use. So Ladies Farm came and visited. That's Katie and her husband Joe. They came up here, and Katie's interested in getting bees. Joe's maybe not so much interested. But you know, you got to start somewhere, and so Katie came up here and installed a couple packages of bees with us, and so it was really great to meet Katie. So thank you for coming up. We'll throw a link to her stuff into the description below, and also we plan on maybe coming and visiting them someday, and so we'll get a better interview with them so you can meet them better once we do that.
Yeah, so we'll get to it.
Yeah, here's the bees. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Bye. You didn't say it. You gotta say it.
Bye.
doing it. We're doing the stuff. Today we're going to set up our apiary space here. I'm going to use some cinder blocks and some pressure treated 4x4s to set all my hives on. I've got 4 hives I'm going to put in this year. We're going to try to level it a little bit so our cinder blocks aren't all over the place, all wonky. We want to try to make sure that our hives are level, so we'll be doing a little bit of leveling, but we wanted to show you the process. All right, so here's our barn. There's the house, the neighbors. This is our chunk of property here. This is where our garden's gonna go. The black plastic is what we set up earlier to kill the grass. And this tilled up area is what I was doing yesterday, trying to figure out what it's gonna be like to till, and we did our soil sample out of here. Of course, after I tilled it all, it rained like crazy.
The person for reference
Yeah.
on how big it is.
Why don't you lay down and see how many links of view it takes to get to the black plastic? What did we do? We did 100 feet, I think, right now.
Yeah.
So it's 80 feet of tilled area. We're going to use that for planting clover this year to get some nitrogen in the soil and for the bees if it can bloom soon enough. And then in the background, that's where our vegetables will go this year. Yep. But then if you turn this way, this is where we cut out for our apiary. We're going to probably do some trees around it, do a little bit of wind barrier, and we'll probably do trees around the back side of the garden as well. So you can kind of tell, I don't want to show you the sun, but the sun's right up above that tree right now. Give you a little hint. Let's see. Woo! It's up there a little ways. There it is. So our garden should get pretty good sun, and our apiary should get good sun for most of the day so they can fly as long as possible. But without more talking, we'll get going. All right, so we got our hive stand done. We'll fit 4 on there. We got a couple straps across to kind of hold the beams together, but we use 8 frame hives. We'll actually cut the bottoms out of these hives so you can use a screen bottom board. But we'll be able to fit 2 on each side of that brace over across the center. I might flip one around. Thanks, Vanna. I might flip one around so the entrance faces the back, so it's easier for the bees to distinguish their own hive. But it might not matter. I might use different colors in the front so they can kind of get a visual reference. So there she be. It only took 3 trips back to the house for different stuff. And we got it done.
We got it done.
It's done.
We need more gravel.
We do. We need about 4 more bags of gravel. I underestimated that. I just wanted to get a few today to hold the landscape fabric down over that cardboard. But we're ready for bees.
Ready.
Alrighty.
We are picking up bees right now.
And I don't want to get stung.
Bees, bees. 4 packages of bees.
Perfect.
Go in the back.
Yep. Make sure we don't have too many extra.
We'll see what Robert says about it. What do you say, babe?
We got some bees.
We got some bees.
They're actually, I'm glad they got that 4-pack because the ones in here didn't look that great. There's a lot of ones laying on the bottom of the box, which is not a good sign. So we'll pull up here and then I'll just throw the extra cover on just to be sure none can escape on our journey back.
Extra cover means a net that goes around the whole box.
So we'll throw that on just to make sure nobody gets stung on the way home. And then we'll be off to the races to get back. Try to get these bad mama jamas inside a hive.
Yeah. Walk those ladies in.
Yeah, we'll introduce them to their new abode.
We'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, we got a nice gentle little buzz going on in the back seat.
It's gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah. Nice and quiet right now. We'll see when we hit some bumps. Get them all jostled up.
Stay tuned.
Here we go.
Alright, so I decided to do a voiceover for this section. We had lots of wind noise and lots of talking. So we'll kind of break down what we're doing. Right now we're taking the strapping off of these packages. They come assembled together for easier shipping. But we're going to take them all apart. That way we can install it into these hives individually. Right there on the screen is myself and Katie from Ladies Farm. Katie came down to help us out and learn a little bit about bees. It was really great to have Katie and her husband Joe down here. She has a YouTube channel, Ladies Farm. Definitely check it out. We'll have that link in the description. But right now what we're doing is taking the cover off of this package. Right below it will be the sugar syrup can. We'll take that out, and then the queen in her queen cage. Here we go. I'll let you listen in.
So there's workers in there, and then that's your queen right there. She's going to be a little bit longer than the rest. She should have a nice long pointy tail. You see her in there? The rest of those bees are in there to take care of her. And so when we install this, we want to install it kind of an angle so that if those workers die, they're behind her, and then they'll eat out that candy plug once we take this out. Which I should have. You want to show it to the other camera real quick?
Alright, right here we have a close-up of the package of bees. It's a 3-pound package, so it comes with 3 pounds of worker bees, plus the queen and some sugar syrup to keep them going. A lot of beautiful bees in there. We'll jump right back into the action. I'm putting the queen cage in onto a frame, and then I will shake all of the bees out of this package into that hive. If you notice, there's some frames missing that I'm putting in now. It's a little bit easier to have the frames out when you're dumping the bees in. We'll straighten out all those frames, give one last shake, put the inner cover on, and then the telescoping outer cover, and that's all you got to do. Make it look real simple, right? So Katie actually did 2 of these, and then Sherry did the last. I'll let you guys watch the action. Alright, so we got all the bees in, we got the feeders on the front there, and the last thing we're doing here is adding an entrance reducer. It'll help prevent any other bees from coming in, try to steal resources, make it a little bit easier for those bees to manage their hive. Alright, we're back out here, day 2. We got bees in hives. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. You see our entrance reducers. We just refilled all these feeders. It's pretty chilly out, but we do have a few bees flying. So far, they seem to be doing okay. The first 2 hives, those 2 sucked their feeders down. These ones maybe about half. So we'll see tomorrow when we come out how they're looking. But we've got our bees here. Are you cold?
It's like 45.
You got all your final samples of soil, yeah?
I did, yes. A little video on
if they will. I wanted to say a big thank you again to Ladies Farm for coming out, both Joe and Katie. We appreciate you guys coming out. We can't wait to come see your stuff, but thanks a lot.
It was fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe for more amazing content, and comment down below what you liked most about this video.